All right. Well, guess who showed up finally? Mikey is here with us.
So
Hi.
as we were saying, that Crispy Velvet album that just came out was just honestly so good.
Velvet.
Crispy Velvet. The CV.
That's what I'm really listening to in my headphones right now, not you.
Can't even
Just
hear
got
you
us
guys.
on mute because you got to give the Velvets, and that's what us crispy heads call it, the Velvets. You know,
The
Crispy
Crispies.
heads. The crispy heads.
Crispies.
Like Swifties. Or no, the Crispy V's. The
Velvet
Crispy V's.
Crispies. Ooh, that sounds like
It's right on the edge. It's right on the line. It's touching the paint of the line.
Hey,
Touching
Dave, how
text.
are you?
Hi, Dave.
Dave.
Secular Dave?
Captive
Captain
Death.
Desk.
Oh, Captain Dave. Hey, Dave. Hello, Wes.
There's too many fucking days. These are the days I know. These are the days I know.
I saw a lot of kids today.
Was it Dave always fucking puts in the chat there, the Simply Secular? Dave Con 2025. Dave Con?
Oh, yeah. For Davids, and Dave enthusiasts.
I'm sure if you took an average of all the people who have in our community and just listed out the names, Jen and Dave are my bets on the two most commons.
100%. It's all Daves and Jens in the atheist community.
I'm slightly more unique because I'm not a Jennifer Jen, but that
Right.
also makes me like the Karen of the Gens, where I had to be like
It had to be
a
different.
little different. Yeah,
Now we got to make a special order for this Jenysis. Oh my god. You know?
Jenysis.
Jenysis.
Someone did call me that once.
Jenysis.
Jenysis.
Sounds good to me. We were flaunting the bid podcast during the show too, by the way.
Oh yeah, I thoroughly advertised you out.
Oh, thank you.
Up
Y'all are the only fucking news I watch anymore. I can't handle this shit.
And we're not news.
Honestly,
Like-
we
like,
could be.
Your news aggregates, okay? Like
We are aggregators. That is our title.
you distill it in a
agitator?
way.
Agitator.
You
That
distill
too.
it down into a way that like I could easily digest it without wanting to like tear my
Yes.
skin off.
Say things bad for stream. Makes me not want to say bad things. It's in the worst part of it is like this is the worst time in like American history that I can think of, and the regular news refuses to say or do anything.
Yeah, I know.
And
It's
that's
unreal.
I didn't think that we would be the only people calling out like obvious bad things, but apparently we're the smartest people on the internet. Again,
Wow.
it happened.
Let's not get carried away here.
That's the only reason I can think of. I gotta actually
We just
talk
don't
to
have
our
do
buddy
it
Aaron.
for.
Yeah, actually, I
gotta
want to have Aaron back on for a DSU.
Yeah, he's got to do a DSU, and I need to get more atheists on to talk about news because news is important.
Yep.
You could always ask me. I have not much going on.
Yeah, the only problem with having Americans on is that we record in like the middle of the day.
I mean, if it's a day that I have off from work, I'm available.
Well, since we're already here, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 a.m. Central, come on over to the Bin Podcast Network and check out me and Tim Bristol, who's done his deconversion story already. And
That's right.
yeah,
Don't forget
it's good.
about
It's a good time.
Before we
Unbox
get
Politics on Thursday nights.
before we get too into this, I just want to. There's these two gentlemen right here. I want to wish Happy Father's Day to.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
That's why I was missing.
I'm still waiting
Yeah.
for my son to call me. He hasn't yet.
It's
Tomorrow,
Saturday.
dude. Relax.
I know.
He's poor kid.
But we're not streaming tomorrow, so that's why I'm wishing you guys the Happy Father's Day.
I'm gonna have to like work up some liquid courage to call my dad tomorrow. I'll tell you what.
I tell you what.
It's not mandatory that you say it to him.
Well, it's not. but it's.
I don't know how many years he's got left. I might as well say it now before it's too late.
Well, you can just start with the Happy Father's Day. You don't have to jump into the I love yous or anything like that.
And then hang up.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day. Bye. Click.
Hold on.
I'm
Like,
fast.
I think Jenysis just called me and told me Happy Father's Day and hung up, but I might have just fever dreamed it.
Oh, he
Dale.
don't call me that name. You know for sure.
I know.
Neil, I'm starting to think you're one of the sources of misinformation on the internet.
Yep,
Impossible.
definitely. Definitely.
I just saw a study that said that that's not true.
I heard on the Joe Rogan podcast that
Yeah,
time is an
right.
illusion.
It's a flat circle.
He had this one guest on saying that he condensed 3 years of sleep into one night,
It was
or
amazing.
whatever the
What?
fuck that one guy
and
said.
he was in Bangkok.
I want what he's smoking. Oh, Jesus.
Right,
You're
they got that
quitting
good
holy
stuff.
fucking shit, or it's a Star Trek episode where the ship.
Right, he's got that red fireweed or whatever the fuck going on. Like,
red fire.
He got
Just you mentioned Star Trek. I saw the first 4 or 5 episodes of Star Trek Brave New Worlds just yesterday. I'm impressed. They are going in the right direction with that one.
Yes, they are.
Is that on
It's a great
Paramount?
series.
Maybe it's Paramount. I'm not 100% sure.
They have
I
some
gotta look.
fun episodes too, which I like.
And they're kind of throwing away the Discovery alternate as just being an alternate timeline, basically, right? That some of them remember, right? So
with the blackout, that one.
I think
That
I'm not,
is that the Discovery?
I stopped watching the Discovery one. It's the one with the ship that could jump, right?
Yeah, the Code Black,
Maybe, yeah.
or yeah.
Code Black, yeah.
So,
I liked
I'm
it.
tired-
I thought it was good.
I'm
It was
tired of
very
these
fan
brave
service-y.
new worlds. I'm tired of these brave new worlds. I want timid old villas. Okay.
Give me the Shire. That's the opposite of a Brave New World.
Give me the Shire.
together.
I want to be in the Shire.
I wouldn't mind that. My allergies would be fucked up in the Shire.
Really?
Oh yeah, all the
All that
grass.
grass. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Everyone's
Mike
got
would
little
just be one
gardens and
giant
shit.
plugged up nose. That's remember those old commercials where they were all their
Yeah.
heads were noses that were stuffed
Yes.
up? That'd be Mikey. living in the
That's
Shire.
me.
Yeah, but just
Just-
get to know Gandalf. He's got all the fucking right cures. Come on now.
You're telling me that Gandalf is making antihistamines?
Yeah, if he asks him for his friends.
That sounds more like something Radagast the Brown would do, right?
Radagast
you
would
probably
put a
get
mushroom up
Radagast
my
to do
nose or
Yeah,
something.
he'd probably get Radagast to actually make it for him. But yeah,
Radagast, you gotta make Claritin for the hobbits. They're sneezing so bad.
Claritin, just lick this rabbit that's alive. Like what?
yeah.
Works every time.
Lick these two toads and this lizard.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Eat this snail whole. Nah, dog, I'm not doing that.
No, he wouldn't get you to eat a snail.
Yes, Lord of the Rings, yes.
What?
All the grass shall be
Yeah.
weed. Infidel's like, I'm trying to figure out what you guys are talking about. Lord of the Rings?
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Lord of the Rings, yes.
I
I
feel
like how
bad.
we all went Tolkien without even having to say it. So much, like we're such nerds that the chat was like, "Wait, is this Lord of the Rings?" We're like in the fucking the concordance, making references to things and shit.
Dale, the movies are great, but I recommend reading the books.
We got into the pipe weeds on Lord of the Rings right out of the gate. No prep time at all.
Gandalf, like Gandalf type.
We just go straight to
Should
Tom
have it.
Bombadil and don't say anything else. And
Yes.
everyone's like, "What is there? What is
Yeah,
that?"
because nobody knows about that if you didn't read the books.
I should have an escargot joke. Yeah, there is one. I think it's
What?
the snail that paints an S on the side of his shell and is racing down the road, and the other snails go, "Oh, look at that escargot." I don't know, something like that.
That
I mean,
joke,
I was around-
Escar went. I'll tell you that.
I was around a lot of dads. No one said that joke today.
All the dad jokes. That wasn't one of
It's-
them.
We had
Trading Places, I think, is the first time I heard that joke. Eddie Murphy's telling it at the dinner table or something.
We had a 1-year-old birthday, and then cookout for earliest Father's Day. So I probably drove 200 miles this afternoon because everything was in Indiana.
Oh. The snails from a never-ending story. Yeah. Or what's that one? The great animation Turbo.
Oh, I used to call one of my
Love that
cashiers.
movie.
I used to call one of my cashiers Turbo
Yeah, did you?
because she was so slow. I'm like, come on, Turbo, we're backing up.
I love when you give like nicknames to people that are like the opposite, like some huge guy that literally when
Tiny.
he stands in front of you is blocking out the sun, and you call him
Yep.
tiny. Yeah.
Come on,
We
Tiny.
we had a guy back when I used to live when I was younger. Tiny Persons was his name. Now,
Doc.
Actually,
yeah, that was it. That was his nickname, Tiny Persons. He was 6'7", 6'8", and approaching
Pretty tall.
500. All right,
Oh.
he was a big man. All right, a buddy of mine was dating this girl who was living in renting an apartment in his basement. We were over there late one night, all of us on fucking acid. Tiny had to come down through the apartment to get to the furnace to do something. I don't know what it was. That's why I found out the next day. But anyway, when I saw him come through the room, he must have been wearing something red because I saw a big red dragon enter the fucking room, walk across the fucking room, go into the other room. I look at my buddy Rob and I say, "Did you fucking see that?" And he looks at me and says, "Yep." It's like, oh.
What
Yo,
is
that
that?
would have been so fucked up. He was like, no. You're like, oh no, oh no, I'm seeing shit.
Like I said, I found out the next day that it was Tiny. He came down. He had to do something in the first room. But yeah, fucked me right up.
See,
You got a green
love how,
dragon. Does that help? I don't know.
I love how those ironic nicknames are always about like a physical like thing that you can notice. Like if someone's slow, you call them Turbo. If someone's like large, you call them Tiny. You never go, oh, we call him Ernest Hemingway because he can't read for shit.
He's just a bad reader.
Call him Professor.
We call him Elon because no one fucking likes him. He's the most hated in the group. We call him Elon.
Yep.
Elon
has no
apparently is
friends.
just gonna keep having kids until one of them likes him.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
This one we call Oppenheimer because he can't count more than 2. He's got 10 fingers. I don't know where he fumbles it.
And he's always
So
going
Paul
super
Schrodinger, we
critical.
locked him in a box at 2.
I love the fact that Ollie, that you got all those dragon posters in the back. I have a shit ton of dragon posters too, but they're all in storage currently because they're not up here, as you can see.
Yeah. Well, one's Lord of the Rings, the other 2 are.
Yes, I have that one too.
Yeah. And I have more dragons there, and I have sexy chick on the wall over there.
Sexy chick.
Sexy barbarian chick on a horse over there.
Ah, okay.
Oh, and a horse. Now I'm
Sexy
interested.
horse.
You said sexy woman barbarian. I was like, oh, snooze. But then you said and a horse.
Sexy
Tell me
woman
about
horse.
this horse.
Are you going to make
Sexy
okay,
woman horse barbarian.
Is it a Clydesdale?
See if I can.
Oh, good lord.
Does this count
Are
as
you
a
actually
dragon
gonna-
poster?
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's a Boris, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Or Frazetta, one of those two.
I think it's Rosetta. Is it marked?
Rosetta.
It might be cropped off of this,
Rosetta.
right?
Yeah,
It
maybe.
was. It was probably down here because that part of it's cropped off.
Ah,
Now, can I get it back on the wall?
that is the question.
Oh wow! It hasn't been off the wall since I moved in. You can see the shape of it on the wall.
That's
From all the
resin.
weed smoke.
Yeah, I was about to say that's resin from your weed.
If walls could talk, them walls would be coughing. I'll tell you what.
Them walls would just have like a half closed eyes smile.
Yeah.
I know
like-
many things.
We like his posters.
That other dragon one's behind a book, half behind a bookshelf, so I can't get that one down. But it's just a paper poster. It's not like the other ones that are on wood or bristlebored or whatever you want to call that stuff.
Bristleboard.
It's not bristlebored, but it's that kind of foam, not foam, but pressboard.
Yeah.
Cork?
You know what I'm saying? It's not really cork, no.
Particle
But it-
board.
Particle board, maybe, yeah. But that's basically, those are the posters pressed onto a piece of board. They're not
Boardwalk?
posters.
Park Place?
No, Mikey.
Oh.
No. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Sorry.
But I
Boardwalk
need
burgers,
it.
more like board burgers, because those burgers aren't having any fun.
Call an order a Bob Marley extra crispy. I need to watch Pick of Destiny. I was hanging out with my buddy and we were quoting the movie for like half an hour. No, I have to watch it.
Yep. I'd sit down and watch
Yes,
it.
you are fucked. Shit out of luck. I am complete and mine.
Hey, John.
You will suck. The world will be mine. You're next in line.
My favorite detail about that Dave Grohl bit is that the fucking drum set had 3 kick drums and they were 666. I was like, yes. That's not only can he not use it, but it's just there so he can have the extra 6. Like, that's beautiful.
The scene that lives rent free in my mind, and this is because my friends and I got blasted on some dirty cigarettes one night, and just like we probably liquefied part of our liver that night with how much alcohol and weed we were huffing. The fucking Sasquatch scene.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
There's so
I
many
recently
random parts of that
directed
movie.
I recently directed Captain Dave to the Sasquatch scene in that, so you go watch it. He hadn't seen it before.
I'm just a little baby.
It's a funny
or,
movie.
or like when they're trying to break in and like there's lasers everywhere, and Kyle
Yes.
Gass is like, use the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird. So weird.
Oh, it's
Like,
such
why
good
would that
stoner
dic-
comedy.
Why would that deactivate the laser? I don't know. Don't think about it too much.
I mean, it is the Chekhov's boner exercise, I guess, because they set up the gag in the beginning of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, someone's going to have to do it.
You have to do one cock push-up.
I mean, you can only do one, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
dude, like old Tenacious D albums, like only half of it was music. The other half was
No,
like
it was all
comedy bits.
Comedy.
This is not the best song ever. This is a tribute to
Yeah.
that song.
Oh yeah,
It was the-
yeah.
The fligadoot beep, the
Great.
fligadoot deet, doo bidoo.
And that was the whole premise of the movie, was to make that song.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, what if we made the greatest song in the whole world?
Yeah, yeah. I love those. I love that genre of just like heavy metal and ridiculousness. I don't know if y'all have seen the movie Deathgasm, but that's kind of in that same vein.
I've not
Um,
seen that movie.
Nope.
Oh, it's so good. It's like Evil Dead meets Tenacious D, if I were to describe it, but it's in New Zealand.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is where the Shire is. Look, we're bringing you back to the Lord of the Rings again.
Cassowaries everywhere. No. Emus everywhere.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, I'm in.
They are dinosaurs.
Hi, Alma.
Hi,
In
all.
a literal sense, yeah. Hello, Alma.
Where my plug?
Every time I see a robin like in the wood chips, just like hopping around, I'm like, you look just like a little velociraptor. They just doing the little weave. I'm like, look at you.
Every time
I
I
bet.
feed my Velociraptor, I'm like, you look just like this
A robin.
sparrow that
You
Mikey
look like
looks
a
like.
robin.
You look like the robin that Mikey checks out.
Dude, the robins are such dickheads around here, man. I started planting, we kind of let a bag of potatoes overgrow.
Uh-oh.
So they had like serious root systems. I was like, I bet I could just drop this in some dirt. And I did. And they started sprouting. And the robins have just been throwing the potatoes onto the sidewalk. It's like, why did you even just leave it there if you don't want it? But they like grabbed them, pulled them out of the dirt, and just put them on the sidewalk. I'm like, thanks, dickhead. It's the same fucking robin, man. I hate him. I named him.
Potato Head.
His name's Robbie.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, good one.
Yeah. He used to fucking hit the glass storm door, and then the dog would start barking, and it would wake up the fucking baby. And then I go to fucking see who's at the goddamn door, tapping on the glass, pissing my whole house off, and a fucking bird just goes, boo boo, and just fucking runs away like, what the fuck was that? There was a guy in there. I'm like, was that the fucking bird? The fucking
I
bird's
may
ding dong
vanish here
ditching
in
me.
a second.
Oh, yeah?
Huh? What? I just look
remember
at
giving
all
him
these.
permission?
I just look at Boomer and I'm like, holy fuck, he looks baked. It's been in the room
He's a
with
big
all
boy.
the smoke for so long. You remember
I
those-
swear to God, people will comment on a video and then you'll reply to them. They won't say anything. Then someone will reply to your reply to them. You'll respond to that person, and then the original commenter will come back like 3 weeks later and it's like, "What are you talking about?
Like, it's gone, man.
Fucking
You're late.
read."
That's
You missed
3
it.
weeks ago, buddy. Get up to speed here, would you?
Christ,
Keep
almighty.
up. Keep up, will
So-
you?
Speaking of birds, I have slowly but surely been building my crow army.
Fantastic.
Yes. Excellent. They'll be needed for the airborne assault.
I give them all the peanuts and whatnot. So.
You
There's
should.
Wild ones.
There's a family of crows by me, but they won't come over and talk to me and be friends like they do on the internet.
Like they do in cartoons. And I even grew a cornfield for them.
You should.
There is a cornfield by me.
You should befriend them, teach them how to speak, and then record them for your next album.
That's what I want to do, but they won't come over here. They just keep going to the freaking top of the strip mall and just hanging out on the roof. And I'm just like, I got some stuff, fruit. You want to eat it? It's got some stuff.
Call the album Odin or some shit, like Odin.
Or some
Because
shit.
crows or some shit. Odin or some
Odin
shit.
or some shit.
Or some shit.
Did we
Some
lose
shit.
Ollie?
He said, I'll be right back.
Did Prince Edward Island get cut off the Canadian bandwidth? Or what's going on over there?
Yes.
Is taken by the woke mind virus.
Who told you about that? You're not supposed to know about that.
Ollie, Canadian Ollie, man, we love him. 51st state president.
What?
I'm fine.
Ollie wants nothing to do with that. Trust me.
I don't know what Trump says, so whenever I riff as Trump, I just say nonsense. I don't listen to the guy actively enough to.
It's the Wish version of Star Wars. Yay! Or Temu. Yeah, I just went with a black background because I didn't use the other background for the interview because it just looks silly. It's too much white squares that are blaring into my face, right? So
I thought we had
I
the
just
one
went
with the
a black
logo.
background. I don't see it here anywhere.
Yeah,
so
I don't
just
see it
didn't
anymore.
use that. It's like I know there are more than I've uploaded more than you see there.
Right, like we're missing some.
I think it only allows you to store so many. So that's just why I went with the black one.
Oh.
Just whatever.
Let's just scooting our stuff out then.
Jeez, Neil, it's called African American. Yeah. I can't finish that joke in good conscience.
It's Cubano American. It's Morena. It's not black. It's Morena. It's different. It speaks Portuguese.
Yeah, ravens are bold, John. You got to watch those fuckers. They're even more daring than crows are. It's taken a while, but the crows that I've been feeding have been getting more comfortable, getting closer and closer and closer. So I'm pretty sure soon enough I'll have them eaten out of my hands. It's only ever happened once before in my time. So
See, you're trying to get the local crow population on your side. I've been rescuing lizards in my yard, and so now I have an army of little fucking brown and gnolls like running around, like just eating all the bugs that I hate.
Damn right.
Fucking love those
Perfect.
guys. Yeah, I'm trying to get them to live as close to my
Nice,
front door as
Stephanie.
possible to just eliminate the roaches.
It's the only way.
Steph.
Hi, Jen. I came in at a great time talking about cockroaches and eliminating bugs. Good grief.
yes, And Jen caught a bunch of anoles and she set them loose in the yard or in the house to eat up all the bugs that she hates. So.
Nice.
They always get trapped in my trailer because I'll be real with you. The insulation on my trailer is non-existent, so they find their way in. So I just take them, I scoop them up, and I put them where I want them to stay. Because we got the flying cockroaches here. Okay, Floridians are not.
They all fly.
Yeah,
What?
Florida
Palmetto bugs
Florida has
fly much
really
better.
Special cockroaches in Florida. They're
Look.
big.
Mm-hmm. They're
We just
okay.
get the little wee ones here.
In Florida,
These guys
like
eat well.
nobody is scared of alligators or sharks or any of that shit. All my friends are scared of palmetto bugs because they're like the big fat ones, and I know all cockroaches technically fly. These fly particularly well, like alarmingly well.
They fly with intent.
Yes, intent and purpose.
Yes.
Oh, I hate them. Oh, I hate those bugs.
We have the giant water bugs here that every once in a while think they're about to land in something water, and it ends up being like in the back of a pickup truck because the sun's shining. It's same with the back swimmers. You'll see like 100 little back swimmers, and there's one giant water bug in there. And there's those guys with the big pinchers that grab.
Oh, the toe biters.
Yeah, they call them toe biters, and they're huge. They're big fucking bugs, man.
I think I've seen one here, but I don't think they're supposed to be here.
Not sure.
Yeah, well, Canadian visitors bring them with them.
Wait, y'all keep them in your boots?
Yes, we do.
Just dropping toe biters around.
They just cling onto your toe, and that's it. They go with you everywhere.
How am I supposed to keep my toes wet all day?
It's a little accessory, mine connects to Bluetooth.
You can hook it up to your Spotify account. A blue bottle.
I
speaker.
use my toe biter to ground me to Mother Earth's natural electromagnetic pulse.
People are so funny with that stuff. I'm like, dude, then every time you go to the airport or get scanned or anything like that, all your polarization is gone. If you sit next to a fire, your polarization, you don't know what you're saying. Like, you can't keep saying these things.
But you don't understand. I feel the energies around in my psychic shell.
Oh, okay.
We
We should get some pills and
I go to this one guy. He does
Got some right
sonar
here.
healing massages where he uses sound waves to heal me. He doesn't actually touch
Wait,
me.
sound
but
wave
I
the
feel so
transformer?
relaxed. I honestly, that would be cooler, but no. These are just people that I can't even describe it properly. Not that I think the audience would want me to describe like sonic massages or sonar massage. I don't know what they're called.
just
what?
do walk around with a Bluetooth speaker, or a bell, just walking around.
Celebrate good times.
It's Earth, Wind, and Fire. You just sitting there. This is not bad.
I just feel so relaxed when I come out of there.
He's giving you R&B. He's not giving you medicine. He's
y'all
giving
doing over
you
there?
soulful
I know what
music.
he's doing. Just looking at the picture that's behind us, the Wish version
Star
of
Wars.
Star Wars. I want to know. Yeah, Star Wars. I want to know what is there actually a little movie with these guys?
Oh, there must be.
It would have to be, right?
No one probably made this picture just to be a joke. They probably made a whole movie as a joke.
Yeah, I would say
Would
so.
someone really do that? Just go on the internet and lie?
Yes, that's Lukey Streetwalker in the back there, right?
Streetwalker.
Who? Oh, Lukey Streetwalker.
I'm pretty sure that's
they-
the scene from the porn Star Wars movie. Yes.
hope
I was
not.
gonna say that, but I didn't want to out myself as a gooner. Thank you, Ollie. Jeez.
Wait, are you kidding me?
That makes it funnier.
Thank God for Ollie taking
I'm-
one for the team there.
I'm about 70 or 80% sure that's the Star Wars porn movie. Yes.
I think you're right because that's what I immediately thought it
That's
was too.
even better.
All right, I gotta find out.
Allegedly, in case this isn't, it's allegedly.
Man, I hate driving. I did remember to not have my wallet in my pocket for 80% of the journey before I remembered to take it out of my pocket. So there's that.
Man, Ollie is
So
coughing
Neo.
up a storm.
Always.
So what did I miss in the redo? The redux.
I don't even know if I would be able to condense that down. That was such a string of consciousness, bro. What would the Cliff Notes version of that be? Someone who's a languager, if that saw the thing, please spot me, bro.
Yeah, we need a team lift
Sorry, I'm
over
still
here.
looking up Star Wars porn. There's a ton of them too. By the way.
Jesus Christ, Ollie! I mean,
Neil.
fucking Neil.
There's so much.
I got confused because you both
so
have
funny.
excellent beards.
Star Wars: The Last Temptation.
Neil, if you look long enough, you're gonna start getting on those Rule 34 sites. You better quit now
Neil,
before you see
look
something
up
you do
Luke.
not need to see.
You're not going to be
Look
able
up
to unsee that.
Lukey Streetwalker. Lukey Streetwalker. Look that up.
Oh, you did?
Okay,
Oh, that
hang
is
on,
his
hold on.
name.
That is the character's name in the upper left
No
corner there.
way.
The blonde guy. Yeah.
Sex Wars.
Yeah.
That's
He fucking
awesome.
remembers it.
That's
No, there
hilarious.
were so many
really
jokes
awesome.
about him at the time. It was just something, it stuck
That's
out,
perfect.
so.
I like how the Muppet looks traumatized.
Not yet.
All right,
That's scene
why
2.
wouldn't they call it? Why wouldn't they call it Star Whores?
Oh, good shout, Steph. Star Wars is way funnier.
Knock, knock. Let me. What? Didn't the fucking one I give you work, Justin? Jesus Christ! All right, hang on.
Star Wars, the last pink eye.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
That works on so many good levels.
Yeah. He put
Okay,
the
I guess
stank on
that
it.
one didn't
He
work.
put the stank right on it. Yep.
Indeed.
Add guest. Copy link. Over to Facebook. Drop it there. And
This is what we call a Cloud City Rose.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What? Cloud City Rose? Fuck.
Hey, meet me at the cantina. Womp 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 womp.
Christopher,
It's
the
all
rise of
sexy.
Hey
Skyway.
girl, you like jizz?
Oh god. Here, have
The
some
rise
blue
of
milk.
Skyway. Wow.
We better be very careful about what we say here, or we'll wind up
What?
on
No,
the
no,
next
no,
woke
okay.
atheist cult video.
Awesome.
Jizz is the canonic name for the space jazz in the cantina. The name of the genre is jizz. I wasn't just being vulgar.
I like it.
You just jumped in at the right time, Justin.
Yeah,
Talking about
Apparently.
Star
I
Wars.
jumped in for
yeah,
cockroaches.
I heard
You
atheist
jumped in
cult
on
and-
jizz.
in Star Wars porn, and I was like, wait a minute, this is not the level of.
I'm in the right place.
I've
I wanna
landed
get
in the
involved
right
in-
spot.
Only
So what am I
I
supposed
could
to-
detract things this far.
What is it? Lukey. Wait.
Streetwalker. Streetwalker. Pretty sure
Loki
that's his name.
Streetwalker. There we go.
Although
The
Rise of
dedication you have to
Skyway-
finding this is
I get a
I don't imagine
SoundCloud link.
They wouldn't have changed the name of Princess Leia, would they? Now.
No,
Mm.
maybe.
Leia. I
Leia.
barely even knew you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lay her.
It's layer orgasmer.
Right.
Leia
Oh,
That's good.
They blew up Balderron. This
Well,
is a
oh my
CBP
God.
section.
Wait, in this particular feature, what does Chewbacca chew on?
You know, Baka.
But it's
All
not
the-
Han
all
Solo,
the
right?
bones he's presented
a
with.
hand job solo.
Hand job solo is ridiculous.
I gotta say it because no one else did. Chewbacca.
There it is.
Chewbacca.
There it is.
Gaga.
Boochaka.
No, I'm not getting nothing for that.
Obi-Wan can
Darth
blow
Vader
me.
be the leader of.
Obi-Wan could blow me.
That's also good. I don't know why you're so good at this, but these are all good answers.
Don't worry, the sand people will be back, and next time they'll bring a panther.
Oh no.
Darth
Three
Boner.
penises.
Darth Boner. Yep.
Rise of Skywanker. That's good.
C3 penises.
Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Prophylactic the Wise?
Have you heard the Darth Prolapse?
I still think Dark Helmet would have worked for that too.
No.
Even though they used it in
You see Spaceballs 2 coming? Yeah.
yeah, I saw the thing where
No.
Mel Gibson himself was talking
It's
about
coming.
it. And he's like 109
Really?
years old or something.
Yeah,
99,
he's-
but yeah.
Perfect age to start a sequel.
Right. And he's going to play yogurt again.
Yep.
And now he's ready.
Like the makeup just about
And
killed
the
him the
president
last.
might as well.
So-
it's like,
Spaceballs sequel. Obviously, it's going to be a parody. But what are you going to parody? Is he going to do Empire, or is he going to like parody the Disney movies, or
Oh, he's
the
gonna have to do
prequels?
6 movies?
No, I'm just saying like the original Spaceballs was a parody of sci-fi movies in general, mostly Star Wars, some Star Trek. He's doing a sequel.
Oh.
Clearly, he's going to parody. He's pulling Rick Moranis out of retirement even for this, which is
Yep.
amazing.
yep. And he signed on too.
Yep. First scene
And
signed
Bill
up
Pullman.
forever.
The first Spaceballs had quite a few swipes at the Indiana Jones
Yeah.
serials too.
And
Absolutely.
Alien.
Is
and-
this
Oh
the
my-
temple of? Is this the temple of Doom? Doom? It isn't the temple Bethel.
So the question is, in this second one, which will likely be the last one, what does he parody? Does he go after all of them, or focus on just like one Star Wars movie? Which one?
I feel like he also has to bring like Dune in somehow, because that's also really popular now too in the cultural zeitgeist, I guess.
Well, since
Lots
the
of
original
sci-fi
Spaceballs
stuff.
and yogurt lives on a desert planet, so it wouldn't be too far fetched, I guess. I think they go after the whole like the idea of a 30-year remake. I think they spoof that whole thing. Like all these movies
Yep.
that are doing their sequels 20, 30 years too late.
that's-
I'm wondering if this will somehow be better than like the flop that was Zoolander 2, which is another sequel that came out like well beyond like any audience retention point.
Yes. Mock the U.S. Space Force. Yes.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Marjorie Taylor Greene just starts walking across the screen. No! Just drags her away.
Gets taken out with a lightsaber. Or with the Schwartz saber or whatever they call it.
Use the Schwartz.
Probably just walk off with one of those really high
I see
ledges
your
that they
Schwartz
have
is
on
bigger than mine.
whoever designed those Death Stars, man. They could
There's so
really
many
use some
great lines
handrails.
in that film, and John Candy
yeah.
was just my
Ludicrous
God.
speed. Oh yeah, they'd have to replace him as Barf, right? Like, I'm sorry, but you can't.
Actually,
Can't
both
replace John Candy.
Can't.
Lone Star and Candy are both passed, aren't they?
What? Pullman's still alive, isn't he?
Pullman's still alive? Is he?
Yeah. Oh yeah, John Hunt says Jewish space laser. They kind of had that in the
Exactly.
first one.
I just
Except
hope
it was
I
a
just,
vacuum cleaner.
I just hope they decide not to go with the CGI John Candy. Give us somebody to replace him. Don't try and CGI him, please.
Unless it's
Oh.
part of a commentary on like Disney resurrecting people to never leave their con.
Could be Lone Star, and like Barf has actually been passed for many years, but Lone
Yeah.
Star can't get over it, so he CGI's Barf for his own purposes. Like it's a
It would-
hologram.
It would have to
Yeah,
be done
yeah.
in like a
It's
tasteful
emotional
way, I guess.
support Barf dog.
He's 71 years old now, so
I was
Yeah,
thinking
Bill
Bill
Pull-
Paxton.
Bill
That's why I was.
yeah. You know what? I said that the other day too. Oh yeah, Bill Pullman. He goes, "Is he dead?" I go, "No, you're thinking of Bill Paxton." And he's like, "Oh yeah, okay."
I didn't know there was two Billy Crystals. There's a Bill Crystal and a Billy Crystal, and the Crystal spelled different. I'm like, Mike Wazowski is doing a lot of politics these days. Oh wait, two different. The voice actor from Monsters Inc.
Yeah, but the Kristol guy is the son of Irving Kristol, who was the original editor of Commentary, which was a fairly right-wing Jewish magazine.
Yes.
I just know him
And
as
Irving
Timon,
Kristol
and
was
he's
a
why I'm
real
a furry.
wackadoo. He was not a very nice man.
Something that the Spaceballs 2 movie is gonna have way above like the Zoolander 2 movie and everything too is it's gonna be the Rick Moranis. I think Rick Moranis is gonna be a huge pull.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's refused to do a couple of things, right? Just because he didn't think they were good enough. So he's been sitting back waiting to do something good and decided to come back for this.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he decided he was taking a break from Hollywood to raise his family
with his kids, but he's been ready to probably do something for a while now. Like, what was the other one that he got invited back for recently, and he said no to it? Ghostbusters. That's right. Yeah. So
he didn't take that one though.
Flat out refused to do both the new Ghostbuster movies. He was invited to both of them.
Yeah.
So.
I forgot that blowing cheap weed out my nose burns like a motherfucker.
Okay. 3-0 now, Neil. Not looking
Welcome
good.
to reminder. Yeah, I know.
We need a big comeback again.
What are you guys watching over there?
Hockey.
Stanley Cup playoffs.
It's June. What the hell are you doing playing hockey?
Yeah, well,
The playoffs always go into hockey. Oh, come on, you should know this. You're Canadian.
Come on.
Out loud.
No, that's part of my Canadian heritage. I disavow.
Okay.
Hate hockey.
It's all because the Leafs got put out again, right?
I didn't know they were in.
Yeah, they were. But once again, they shit the bed.
They really did this year. They should have won. They should be right now in this game against Edmonton.
I agree.
So they up 3 games on Florida, 3 games to 1, or three games to 3 games to 1, and Florida came back.
John Hudson had an amazing idea for.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I support John Hudson's comment.
What do you say?
What's that?
Jack Black has puke. Barf's cousin.
Or nephew, cousin, something like that.
That's a role Jack Black should be in. Not Minecraft. He should be puke. Barf's cousin.
I watched the Minecraft movie.
I think he was a good Bowser.
Awesome. That's such a good call, John.
A great call.
He did great as Bowser, but the Minecraft movie was so painful to watch.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it either.
Yeah.
It was.
I watched it through the One Piece method because I refused to pay money for that.
So,
One Piece.
Yeah, Pirate's Life for me.
Oh, pirate, right.
The old Luffy surprise.
As a Minecraft fan or player, it was fine for one watch, but I won't probably ever watch it again. Unlike the Super Mario movie, where I could pretty much watch that. I'm ready to watch that anytime, you know. Any of you guys?
One Piece. The new episodes that I'm at like 1,100 and whatever the hell it is right now, but
wow,
I'm very upset because although I'm hoping it doesn't happen, but I'm very upset.
They just got one. Edmonton's just got one.
Yeah.
I'm very upset because
foghorn.
You know they show hockey games in the movie theaters here, Mikey. Did you know that?
No, I did not. Are you serious?
That's big a deal.
Yeah.
You can go buy a ticket and watch it at the theater.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Why don't we do sports at the fucking theater?
You do. It's called wrestling.
No.
Or you used to do that. I don't know if they still do.
We got big wrestling events. Like they'll do that. But damn, that would be nice to just like go over to the thing, like one of those nice theaters that has like the drinks and the food and stuff like that, and just sit down and watch the
loungers
game.
And stuff. Yep.
I mean, all the sports bars are doing it. You might as well freaking get in on the action. You got the seats. Someone's got the drink over there.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, is she yelling? Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear her.
That's why.
Sorry.
We've got Final Fantasy fans here, right, Neil? Like we've talked about Final Fantasy before.
Yeah, I was in on the early games, like literally the first couple that came out.
Magic the Gathering just put out a Final Fantasy set.
Yeah, I was at the pre-release or whatever at the game store that I go to.
Yeah, I'm playing.
I wasn't there for that, but it was going on when I was there.
Oh shit, here he comes. He has long flowing hair. Oh shit, here he comes. Giant sword. Sephiroth.
I was going through some stuff the other day and found that Minotaur fig. Thought it was pretty cool.
I'm just listening to the background noise at Mikey's place.
I can't hear
Having
what's going
fun.
on.
She is having fun.
Apparently. So earlier tonight, before coming on to do the show with Jen here, I was actually on Justin's stream.
Oh no way! How'd it go? Love that guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, you just took all this fucking air out of my sails. It was awesome. It was awesome. What you did was great with the whole plane seat thing.
Okay, good.
The
I'm glad you
different
like
seats.
that.
And you put people in the seats. Like, who would you sit by? And I know a few people like pretty good, right? So I'd sit with Seth. I'd sit with Drew. I'd sit with Erica. I'd sit beside them, but I end up choosing Drew because he's a recent add-on because names escape
Somebody
me.
was not feeling well. And had to
Heifer,
cancel.
yeah, became ill and had to cancel. So they put Drew in, a genetically modified skeptic, which is cool. It's sad that Abby was unwell now, but very cool that they chose Drew because I haven't seen the guy
Yeah,
in a
that
couple
was-
of years.
That was a big swap out for me. I was kind of like, whoa.
I was going to join the stream and get you to put me next to whoever smoked pot. But
That'd be Drew.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But does he smoke genetically modified pot?
Does he smoke the shit we got?
More than likely.
It might
Oh.
kill him.
he's gonna because
He
I'll
likes
be there with
pizza,
the
though.
Gandalf.
I seem to recall enjoying a pie.
He does like pizza, but he's quite he's a bit of a vegetarian.
You
so he
missed the
can't eat
Last Supper. You missed the Last Supper at the Italian restaurant.
I did?
Yeah, you did. You weren't there for that one.
What the fuck? How the hell did I miss that? How did we miss
I
that?
don't
Mike?
know if I.
The Last Supper? What? Oh, down
Yeah,
south.
I'm
It was
gonna
a
see if
better
I can find
conference.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
The I don't know about you guys, but isn't going to the marijuana shop like the funnest part of your day now?
I don't go to the marijuana shop.
Oh,
Yeah, he just orders online from them.
It's too fucking
Okay.
expensive. The marijuana shop is my mailbox.
it's too expensive. Where do you live?
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm ordering it by the pound,
Okay.
so it's too expensive.
I don't know. Some of the shops here are like boutiques. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I'm shopping at like a Tiffany's or something, and like I'm picking out like a fine wine, and the people in the store are saying all of these things, and I'm just like, dude, I just want to get high, man. Like what? I don't know.
This reminds me of the coffee flavored coffee sketch from Dennis Leary in the 90s.
Yeah, I love that sketch.
First of all, John,
Can I just have a
Star
cup
Wars
of
is
coffee
2
flavored
words.
coffee?
It's not one word. And who would be Chewy? Either Aaron or me? Well, I am taller than Aaron.
Yep. And you
But I
got more
think
hair
Aaron-
than he does too. I think
Well,
you
it's
got more hair
longer.
than he does. Yeah.
That's for sure. I don't know. Tough call.
You got more facial hair though too. All he's got.
Wait,
like,
actually,
the
that question is
mustache
way more
right?
interesting and
That's-
loaded than I would think. Maybe even that John realizes, because the Force is like their god, and Jedi's is a religion. And if it was all
Yeah.
atheists, there'd be no Skywalker, Yoda, and Darth Vader would be played by Ken Hovind. I don't know.
The
Ken
midi
Ham,
chlorian is the powerhouse of the Force. I got one more Star Wars thing from the previous segment. Jar Jar stinks. Okay,
Jar
that
Jar.
was gnawing at the back of my brain.
Bum
Use-
stinks.
Use the foreskin.
Use the foreskin.
You still don't know how long I was sitting on that one. Okay.
Oh, God.
I think I need like Kira really loves when there's like letters on the screen. So I'm like, oh, dude, the opening scroll of Star Wars, couldn't get her to pay attention. And then as soon as the movie started, she was completely into the toys and didn't care. She's like, blocks are way better than this. I was like, damn, dude, you don't even like Star Wars?
Yeah. Not yet.
Give her time.
Time.
Give her
Time.
Who would win one stupid science fantasy movie or blocks? There's so much you can do with blocks.
I'm sorry. Did you say stupid science fiction?
I know.
I was being
Disappointed.
hyperbolic.
Disappointing though. Still.
Hyperbalsic.
Hyperbolic.
Balsamic vinegar.
Hyperspace bollock.
I'll tell you those Purgles or whatever in that one was it Last Jedi or whatever, the one where Luke is sad and old, those tiny little fluffy puffin things, I bet you they would taste good with some balsamic vinegar.
Chewie wanted to eat that thing so bad.
I think he got a chance to, didn't he? He
I
had like a few of them on like a spit.
I thought he did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was about to, and they're all looking at him with their little sad puppy eyes.
Was that what it was? Yeah.
He couldn't do it.
He's like,
he already killed him. He might as well.
And then they moved into the Falcon. That's right. And then they moved into the Falcon because there was one in the cockpit with them.
yeah.
I'm just saying, if I was stuck on that island for like decades and the only two options were like mermaid titty milk or those little fuckers, I'm going for the chicken. I'm going for the protein.
I'd have a fucking 20 piece of them little motherfuckers.
Treat them like poplars from Futurama. Just fucking have buckets of them. Just like, I have no guilt. I've hunted these bastards to extinction.
I have a breeding pair.
Or one, yeah, I know.
A little coop of the little fucking weirdos.
Yeah. I'd have a little stone coop for them, you know.
Why not? I mean, they're flightless, you know. They'd probably be easy to kill. Like it's probably like a baby seal situation. You just take a wooden stick and boop.
I have a cliff. I just drop them right off the cliff, and then I go down and fetch them after I get done fishing. I just pick them up. They can't fly.
Oh, by the way, those birds are called porgs. I just remember.
Porgs.
Yeah.
I was close with Purgle. Okay, I don't.
The letters were there. They were just rearranged differently.
Yeah.
Porgs. Yeah, Porgs was such an industry plant. Let's all be strictly honest with ourselves here. Disney was really trying to make Porgs a thing.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is Baby Yoda was only in there for cute effect.
No, really?
I'm with the burst of bubble here, Mikey. Hang on tight.
I'm just saying, at least Baby Yoda serves a narrative purpose in its like own contained story or whatever the fuck. Like,
Grogu's awesome. Don't even.
Porgs are fucking minions. They're just nonsense little pill-shaped things thrown in there for marketability, and that's what I hate.
It's for toys. For plushies.
I'm fine if it's for toys, right? Some of the best things are for toys. Like Transformers is strictly created just to sell toys.
I want to know if they made a blue milk mermaid toy.
Hell yeah!
I hope to Christ not.
It's on a different website though. You gotta put in your ID to get to that website.
I have Luke with the blue milk.
Wow.
He's actually even got. Pull it down there. He's got a little blue milk mustache.
That is.
It was blue
that
milk
is
in the first movie.
unsightly.
It was green milk. It was green milk from the mermaids, wasn't it?
I don't know.
In the first movie, I thought it was from the Banthas.
No,
Bantha milk. Yes.
Yeah, it was bantha milk, blue milk. All right, so.
I'm not really focusing on the shades of color from the liquid coming out of a creature.
Alien creatures.
Some
Anatomy
nipples.
parts, yeah.
Bantha nipples. Yay.
I'm still so mad with how things ended because, quite frankly, I used to love the extended universe of Star Wars a lot, and I always wanted to see a Knights of the Old Republic trilogy done right.
Yep.
No shot it will ever happen.
They really blew it at the end there. Like, what is that whole Rey's parents are nobody? That was like,
no,
I would have been fine.
Bullshit.
That they weren't nobody. That was just what she was told. Rey's parents, one of Rey, I can't remember if it was mother or father, but Palpatine's kid was Rey's father. So Rey was grandchild to Palpatine.
Oh,
That's
Right?
right.
missed that, I guess.
I would have been fine if they actually kept it with Rey's parents being nobody, but I feel like the retcon and then the re-retcon just fucking sucked.
You know what I
Like
was
it-
really hoping to see with the new Star Wars movies was Rey actually build her own lightsaber. Take
Yeah,
that
I
whole
would,
thing from the Clone Wars where they actually go, they get their own crystal and stuff. I thought that would have been a sick movie.
Yep, that'd been cool.
Would have been nice to see her actually be trained before she was more powerful than other people. Too.
Yeah, she
Like,
just kind of became a natural Jedi. She didn't really.
Yeah.
Well, I
We
mean, to
needed a
be
Karate
fair-
Kid montage in there.
wow. They're showing a guy in the audience right now. He was wearing an Oilers jersey and he just took it off and he had a Florida jersey on underneath it.
Let's go Lightning!
Oh,
Let's go Lightning!
not
Tampa,
Lightning.
Tampa!
Yeah,
Let's
they're not
go
even in
Tampa!
it.
Hate to
They're
tell
not
you,
even
it's
in it.
Panthers.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, is
fuck,
it
it's
Florida
the Panthers. Fuck!
Yeah.
Fuck off. Fuck the Panthers. The bastards.
They're about to
Lightning's
win
better than the
Stanley Cup
Panthers any
playoffs.
day. And the reason I say that is because only at a Lightning game could you get blind drunk on cheap beer and also still be able to follow the game perfectly because it doesn't matter what state of mind you're in.
That's some pretty talented players on that team back in the day, like Stamkos. But most of them were Canadian, so
Yeah.
that goes without saying.
I mean, enough of you have moved into Florida that y'all should just annex us by this time. Make us like the 51st province or
No,
whatever the fuck you
no.
guys
No.
have there.
Sorry,
we
we
had
don't
a
want
we had a
Florida at all.
meeting, and of all the states, Florida's the one we're not really
Yeah.
interested in.
Please.
There's
Liberate
a lot
me.
we're not interested in. but
Look, you
Florida's
could have the
yeah.
Gulf of Canada.
Oh yeah, I seen that picture, Stephanie. Oh, I see. Even had gay Jesus in the middle there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, is that Drew there on the end? No.
Yep.
And Thomas is there. Rest in peace, brother.
Thomas is there. Ben. Godless Granny.
That's cool.
SR.
Elliot in there? Yeah, I see him.
Yeah. Elliot's whispering my ear.
After my show backstage, when the stream ended, we were talking about like people bringing cards and stuff to have games and everything. I think I'm gonna bring my GameCube and some Double Dash.
Oh,
And I was asking them, I'm like, can I hook it up to the projector in the main room? So we'll see.
oh, there you go.
I think that'd be fun. Little 2-on-2 Mario Kart action
Oh,
could be
I
good.
haven't played Mario Kart in so long.
That's why the Double Dash will be interesting because you can pretty much wager that nobody in that room has played that one in so long. On top of that, right?
Last
Um,
Mario
played
Kart I
any
played
of
was the 64, dude.
Well, there you go.
64.
Well, Mario Kart Double Dash was the next one, and it's 2 players per kart. It's a team race, so it's
That's kinda
super interesting.
Interesting. Should I bring my Yu-Gi-Oh deck?
No.
No, he says no.
Bring your Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I'll bring a Magic deck,
Well-
and we'll just try to make it work. It'll be funny.
Yu-Gi-Oh versus Magic. So,
I'll bring my 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 professional Pokemon TCG
There you go.
deck. We'll make it a
And then-
3-way battle of nonsense.
And then we'll give someone else like a regular deck of playing cards, and we'll just do something.
They're gonna win. Let's be real. Someone has Uno.
Yeah, they're just gonna play an ace and go kills everything.
I'm bringing poker chips and cards. I'm bringing Munchkins. I'm bringing Guillotine and, like I said, D&D Clue.
Cool. D&D Clue. That's cool.
Yeah. I should check and make sure I have all the pieces for it, though.
I know.
It
I'll
was
bring
the
my cards.
butler with the goblin in the basement.
I'll bring my cards against Star Wars. How's that?
I got Cards Against Humanity, too. I could
There you
bring.
go.
But that's
But mine's cards against Star Wars.
yeah. Well, I have the Star Wars Munchkins.
Oh, cool. I have Star Wars Monopoly, the first one that ever came out.
I have Star Wars Trivia Pursuit.
That's cool. I have Nightmare Before Christmas Monopoly too.
I'll bring Leaky Streetwalker, whatever the fuck the porn parody is called.
Lukey Streetwalker.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It'd be crazy, but you know what I kind of want to do with the whole idea of board games on the Saturday night is make like a huge Settlers of Catan board, like home make a massive one that takes up a whole table.
Oh shit! I didn't even see Dave sneaking.
That could be kind of fun.
Hello, Dave. Another
Hello,
Dave.
Dave.
Flow Rida.
I saw someone on YouTube did that. There's this guy who specializes in making miniatures and stuff. Made a not life size, but like a giant Settlers of Catan board, and it looks sick.
That's cool.
Well,
Catan's fun. I played that years ago. It's really fun though.
I don't have it. I used to play it. A friend had it, but I don't have it myself.
What
I
about
would
Risk?
love to see somebody take BattleTech. That'd be cool. Big BattleTech board. Set that up.
Warhammer.
But that's.
I've been
one.
getting into a lot of his miniatures channels, like North of the Border and guys like that who kit bash shit together and build their own like miniatures and minifigs. That shit looks so cool. I would love to get into Warhammer, but like, I ain't got nobody who could play that with me. I don't even think I got the time or the money for all that shit.
If there is an investment into that one, yeah. So
I just fucking cast them out of like, I don't know, paraffin wax. I'm like, this is my army. Don't judge it. They'll melt under pressure.
you got to find a friend with a 3D printer and just get them to print you a bunch.
I will become the orc with my warg ability. I'm gonna make my paraffin wax sculptures look professional, like a Games Workshop minifig. Through
I have a
belief
3D
alone.
printer. Oh man, I might try to do this Catan thing because then I can also just 3D print like oversized pieces too. Oh, that could be fun.
Giant Catan board. Holy shit.
That could be fun.
Well, you're supposed to draw the tiles out of a bag or something, aren't you? That's going to be hard to do, isn't it?
No.
Why can't I draw a bag out of the tiles?
The tiles, normally you place them upside down blind and then you flip them over.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. It's been 20 years.
But there is a
18
there is a
years.
standardized Catan board that I could also just call it, like just do the standardized Catan board.
Oh yeah, you do just randomly put them out, don't you? What do I have?
But I have a card game called
I do have
Debunked
some.
that I'm planning to bring.
Yeah, I have that too.
Yeah. I bought
have,
that
like,
with and forgot that
That
all
where
my
people
like
get thrown
atheist
out of
friends are on the
bed, or-
internet.
And I found something that I was going to bring. I don't know if he'll appreciate it though. For
You're
Ollie.
flying in, so do you have room to bring stuff in?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's not that big, dude.
Okay.
I found a sealed copy of our first album when we were still called Threshold.
Whoa.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. There you go. A
So it's got
CD.
the original, a CD, the original 6 tunes that we recorded,
And it's still
which includes
sealed.
Immortal Realm on here, by the way.
Fuck, Edmonton just scored to bring it back within 2.
Uh-oh, cool.
3 minutes
Tis a
left.
compactable
What
disc.
period? Ollie, what period?
Third period.
3 minutes left in the third period.
Oh.
So
Now, I was looking for something else, and this fell out of what I was looking in, digging through. I was like, oh, I still have some sealed copies. Fuck yeah.
right on. I have a CD
Why do you have
player in
sealed
my
copies?
car.
You should have walrus copies instead. Just like sealed copies, but with tusks.
There is a CD player in my car, I think, too. I don't know if I still have one. I got CD player in the bedroom.
You can also put it on a CD-ROM, load it onto your computer, and just listen to it.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
That's true.
Please tell me none
Like
of
I
you have a
have to.
CD-ROM in your computer.
Well, mine's DVD-ROM, and it's a separate, and it attaches via
I don't have
USB.
one. No.
Well, I can bring mine.
Look,
Okay.
I have a turntable in my computer.
They actually make those with USB hookups.
I know they do. It's pretty cool. But I don't have that.
Oh,
I'm actually not coming into y'all live through a computer. I've actually biologically engineered my device here like I'm a tyrannid from Warhammer. It's a sentient creature that I am torturing for my own benefit. This mic has like a family and kids.
Right.
perfect.
It's a career. to be a
Holding them
Mike.
hostage.
I'm actually an eternal being who is creating this reality for everyone.
That's right.
You thank me later. Just send me a gift card or something.
That was everyone's volume at 6.5 and Jen's is at 13.
Let me try to fix that. I don't think I'll be able to, but let me try. I was playing with my gain earlier, trying to reduce it down. I think I'm at like 20 right now, out of like 100. So
How's that? Is that better? I kind of controlled the volume a little bit on this side.
We control the audio.
Mikey's little one going nuts.
We control the vertical. We control the horizontal.
Classic TV.
Well, the weather outside is frightful.
All right. Quick guess. How much pot is there?
It's too much.
I'm going to say about 6.5 ounces.
I'm gonna say about
Wow. No, I
a
don't
Saturday
I'm just
afternoon.
kidding, dude. 95 pounds. I don't know.
I'm gonna say
What do we got?
like 8.5 grams.
I gotta wait.
8.5 grams is I'm locking it. in.
Easily, that's got to be a half ounce easy.
I'm saying that's an ounce.
Do you think it's an ounce?
Okay.
Doesn't
That's
look like
an
it's
ounce,
quite
so
an
it
ounce.
might be a little more than an ounce.
Well, to be fair, I don't have any reference of scale because I've never seen you IRL, Ollie. So I don't. I
Well,
have no like
There's
measurement
a can of
reference.
pop.
Oh, fantastic! Right out of.
There's a can of pop.
Okay, so I'm gonna say about 20 grams.
You could
Maybe.
be right. I could be under.
That's what Wes said. 20 grams.
It's been a long time.
20 ounces.
Where the hell is my
I was only
scale?
kidding when I said 8.5 ounces, FYI.
Where the hell is my scale?
Kilo.
I don't know. Here, it's a kilo, yeah. It's a fucking pillowcase full of weed.
I remember the old days when keys came in bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All
an
kinds of
ounce is
seeds
28
on it and
grams.
stuff. Mm-mm.
So I'm figuring I have
Hey.
a little over 28 grams.
Look who showed up. IQ. How's it going, brother? Been a while.
I was bang on, guys. 34 grams.
There you
I
go.
said that was an
Yeah.
ounce plus a few more grams. 34 grams.
Nice.
I'm pretty good. All right.
Well, you're well practiced, Ollie. I mean, judging, judging these
28.64.
weight measures of weed.
Y'all,
I don't
seriously
really-
have to get onto the goddamn fucking metric system, for fuck's sakes. You don't have to deal with that bullshit. 28.64 or 28. Things will
Yeah.
make sense.
I don't measure my weed in weight anymore.
Ooh.
To be honest, I kind of just measure it in like time.
Yeah.
Are you actually
Kinda like-
playing right now?
Yeah,
Seems
I'm playing right
reasonable.
now. I'm playing Commander.
Shit.
Yeah. In my work life, I work in metric. I can't stand, don't talk to me about 64ths of an inch.
5 to 2.
Just go
Yeah.
away.
Well, as a welder, I deal with many fractions of inches. I'm not going to switch to centimeters because all the tools are in inches.
I understand, but I'm, as a seamstress, it's pretty easy to just say, no, just give me all metric tools and I'll work it out. It's easier that way. If I'm patterning something, if I want to divide something into even little bits, I mean, do I really want to work in 12ths?
You don't want to
Systems of
order your
12s and
textiles and
16s
yards.
and
I know.
64s and all of this stuff.
I'm gonna lose right
Fucking
here.
stupid.
To this day, I still don't know the conversion between a pint, a quart, a half gallon, and a gallon.
Liquid measures I am not good at, but linear measures I'm pretty good at.
I would just be making it up.
Cubits. I prefer
I know what they
working
all feel
cubits,
like in my mind.
I like to stick with the old ways.
Yeah.
If I'm building a boat, want to work in cubits because that's how God told Noah how to do it.
That's the only way, I think.
I'm going to work in parsecs.
Nice.
I'm gonna work in gastroliths like the mighty Brontosaurus. Okay, you know what? That they did things right. Damn it!
Ali, if you use parsecs, you'd have so many decimals. Like the number would be like 40 digits. It's like, how far away is it? And he gives you like a 16-digit answer. And it was like across the earth. Be the smallest number you've ever seen.
That's hilarious.
No, I'm talking about the 100 millionth place.
Yeah.
Like
100 million.
I don't know why this guy's
The
not
100
killing
trillion
me.
place.
I think my light broke.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I have a new light.
I don't even understand what the hell's going on there.
What?
It's a hot mess right now.
Yeah.
He's playing a card game online.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I know that.
But I'm playing a version.
Exploding.
They're obvious.
I'm playing a version of it though, where I've got 100 card limit in my deck. Every card has to be different, and I'm given a card that's a commander that I can play anytime. But this guy's toying with me. He should have killed me like 4 turns ago. So I'm debating between conceding or making him pay for this decision, because in my deck it would be possible for like one card. I just need like one right card and I'll ruin his day. But we'll see.
You'll pay for this.
You'll rue the day that you
You'll never work
toyed
in
with
this
me.
town again, tire biter.
And what game is it anyway? Pokemon, what?
No, that's Magic.
That's Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, it's the original Pokemon before Pokemon was around. This is the oldest card game.
Yes, I was there when it was released. I was at my friend's store when he brought the box in and opened up the first fucking series, which I got a bunch of packs.
To be fair, the
It is
original
the oldest
Pokemon.
trading card game. Can we qualify that?
Yes.
Yes.
To be fair, the original Pokemon was animal trafficking, not Magic the Gathering. Like, let's be real here. I mean, Zeus, that's Pokemon.
Kind of.
I guess.
It's like selfish Pokemon.
Magic the Gathering is so established and so old at this point that honestly, I'm not sure how somebody would, like, the barrier to entry to this game is so deep. I'm not sure how someone would start out playing.
We don't.
Yeah, if you weren't a player since, well, at least since the first few years of this game being out, so many changes happened over the years. I stopped playing with any regularity right around when the Planeswalkers hit. I think that's
Okay.
when I
Sounds
that's when
right.
I stopped. It's about 95, I guess, 96, somewhere around there.
I stopped. I played and then stopped playing around 96, 97, and then started playing again in like 2001, and ended up having all my cards stolen in 2005 and never played
fuck.
again.
I started playing originally like way late in my life. Like I was in my 30s when I first started playing Magic. Ravnica was the new set at the time. Return to Ravnica.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
And we would go buy an entire box of Magic cards because I used to travel for a living for work. So we buy a whole box of Magic cards and just open them up in the truck while we're driving around the country.
Yeah.
And then we would
See what you got.
play. And then I sold all of my cards for a heavy amount of money to a trading card store. What's interesting about the story is a couple weeks later, that trading card store was no longer there. So it's just
They went out of
weird.
business or what?
I can only
Or they moved.
speculate. They're not there. They don't exist anymore.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
I sold all my cards too, back in the 90s. I had a few of those Black Lotus cards too, like the original print ones too. But
Really?
I sold those. Yeah, I sold those, a few of them. I think I had 3, maybe even 4.
Did
But
you sell them
when
when
this
they were
game
worth
came
big
out-
money though?
A few $100s each, I think, at the time.
No,
So
then.
So no, I didn't.
Thousands now.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. I could have put kids through fucking college with that money. That's what the kids I don't have. But anyway,
Could have had kids and then put them through college with that money.
No, then they would have ruined the Black Lotus cards, and they would never have gotten any money.
Yeah.
Dude, ate them.
The only cards I had from the original deck was I had 2 Shivans, dragons, and a fork. That was the only original.
forks.
The original
I don't
series
understand
deck.
any of these words in this context.
They're
Sometimes
Black
it's a dragon,
Lotus was a
sometimes
printed card back in the original series of Magic the Gathering that was extremely overpowered.
yes.
It was
What did
quickly
it do?
banned in every format of Magic, yet for some reason, it's still worth an insane amount of money.
What does Black Lotus do? What's it say on there? What does it let you?
It gives you 3 mana of any color, I believe.
Oh, that's cheap.
Ooh, so
That's
it's liberal.
huge.
It doesn't see
That's cheap.
color.
Yeah.
That's
It's
OP.
fucking huge, man. Yeah.
The
it
only
is.
thing I know about Magic the Gathering is there's a vampire that has a massive girl cock in one of the cards.
What?
Olivia Voldaren, I believe, is the card name.
Does it ring a bell?
It's part of the Innistrad
Are you
set.
sure
I
you're not
think.
thinking about
Oh, I
Vampires
remember
the
the
Masquerade
Innistrad.
or something?
No, I'm not thinking about Vampires the Masquerade. This is here. I'll fucking.
Wasn't there a masquerade?
I'll put
No,
a link in
no,
the
you
private
won't.
chat.
There
Yeah,
was a
yes, you will.
Masquerade card game, yes.
Hold on, Mikey.
I'm
Before
sure
you
there
jump
was.
down my throat like Olivia Voldaren's cheekhock, just hold up. Let me finish my sentence there, bud. How do I spell this fucking shit?
You better
This
get it out in the
nerd
next
shit.
5 minutes because I'm ending the stream. So
I'm about to say, you send that to Ollie. That will not go up on the stream.
Yeah, that's all he can put it with his
want it.
collection of Wiki Streetwalker.
Right.
Okay, hold on. Where's
is this guy
this
just
pissing
fucking
thing?
with you?
Yeah,
Obi-Wan
he should have killed me 1,000 times ago. And I don't know. I could just concede, but like I said, I could just get one good card and it'd be all game over.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Oh.
I am for real. I've apologized a trillion times.
Actually, I'm just gonna concede. I'm just gonna concede and play another one.
This is a private chat, right? I hope to God it is.
Nope. It's going out live.
Oh,
You.
well, this is a treat for the viewers then.
I can relate.
Enjoy the gawk. Yeah. This is a card, by the way. This is a canon card
They're all packed.
in your little Gooner game, Magic the Quivering.
Ah, well.
Quivering with anticipation.
Quivering with feminine wiles.
So did he finally? Looks. I didn't see what happened. Did he finally kill you or?
I quit. I was tired of being toyed with. I didn't want to wait anymore.
Might as well be dead.
Toying with my emotions, you bastard.
Whatever that is you posted, Jen, it's not really coming up with anything.
Piss.
It's not loading.
Piss.
Please no.
I have to spell this nerd shit name out a fucking again.
Cock meat sandwich.
I'm sorry. What?
Cock meat sandwich.
In the stream.
Have you
yeah.
not seen? Have you not
That would
seen
be-
White Castle?
That would be Capon.
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Yeah, I've seen that. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I know what you're referring to. Yes.
Open
Let's do some
image
more.
new tab.
Let's do some more Star Wars porn puns, and then we'll call it a night.
In the stream.
C3
Pull the plug.
penises and R2 do me.
R2 do me.
Dude, do me. That's a good. I like that. That's,
R2 dildo.
BB ate me.
Oh god.
well,
Yeah, that one doesn't need any changing, does it?
see me, PO. I mean, it's like
See me.
Starring Gloop Shido as Gloop Shido.
And he's even gold too. So there's your golden shower reference right there.
Why did Google make it so hard to like open a fucking image address anymore? Like pissing vampire girl cock. Why can't I find
I found a
this?
copy of it. I found a copy of it. She's holding her dress up. There's nothing in.
No, she's not. She's resting her
She's got-
hand.
She's got a hold of it and she's pinching the corner of it and she's holding it up like somebody that like a lady
you
who's
have
trying to
you
go
have to zoom
upstairs
in
with a long
because
dress.
I know because I know the story of this card and why it looks fucked up like this. They had
Was
it
that
so that
long?
she was resting her
Goes
hand.
bump in the night. What the fuck?
Bro,
What's going on?
she has it so it was resting on her knee. But then they decided to redraw the feet, and they forgot to take out the knee. So now she's just got a massive gawk.
Gawk. All right, kids. If you're wondering what the hell we're talking about, go ask your
Don't bring
parents.
children into this conversation, Neil. Hold on.
And kids, if you happen to know what we're talking about,
Mikey is like,
would you tell us?
A picture of a face plant right now.
It's
like,
just it's just so hard to get new people into the show, and this doesn't help.
I think this will attract an audience that you weren't even marketing towards before.
Fair enough. Well, I always tell people it's pretty much anything goes on this freaking show most of the time. Although we try to keep
I'm trying
it,
to be demure.
You guys know that the original Ten Commandments movie became public domain not too long ago?
really.
Like the 1926 Ten Commandments movie. We should
Wow.
totally just
Oh, that
watch
one.
and comment
Not
to
the
that
Charlton
someday.
Heston. Not the.
No, but interestingly enough, it's the same director that did them both.
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
Cecil B. DeMille,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. But
I'm
because
ready
it's
for my
public domain,
close-up, Mr.
we could technically just like watch it just like this on YouTube and
time for
comment
my
on it.
close-up.
It could be pretty fun.
I'm not watching that.
It's a silent movie. It'd be
My
hilarious
favorite-
to comment to. We could add our own dialogue. It'd be great.
Oh my god, we
My
can totally
favorite-
MST3K that shit.
Oh, absolutely.
MS3.
My favorite character
MST3K.
in the Heston
Okay.
version was
I
the
need to know what
casting
that
of
stands
Edward
for.
G. Robinson.
You do.
It's like
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
There are so many conversations going on at the same time. Holy, my autism.
My brain.
Sorry.
It's how my brain works.
There were two things
Yes, usually
going
9
on
of
at the
them
same
going
time, and I didn't catch either one of them.
Okay.
I think we were talking over Stephanie, in which I apologize.
Might have been.
Yeah, rude.
oh, you always do, so that's all right.
No, wait, what? No.
It's okay, Steph. I was trying to listen to you, but unfortunately, these folks, these fiends.
Farging bastages.
Nothing. I was just riffing on the casting for the Ten Commandments. Edward G. Robinson was genius casting. Gangsta.
Gangsta.
Why is there gotta be 10 commandments? Why can't they be 10 suggestions? 10's a bit excessive, don't you think? Let's whittle it down to 8. Maybe 5.
I keep forgetting to look up this kid's name, but there's like a 20-something-year-old like state legislature Christian dude in Texas. And he is like honestly, he's like the Messiah. Like he is calling out every Christian in Texas from the Christian side of things, and it is hilarious. It is hilarious. Yeah, he's really good. Like he's like flipping through the pages, and he's like, "So you want to put the 10 Commandments in every school? Is adultery part of that? So don't you think we should remove everybody from office that's committed?" I was just like, "Yes, weaponize their religion against them." That's what I'm talking about.
That's the same thing as in like Utah when they were trying to take all of these, all the good like LGBTQ books out of the schools because of violence and sex and drugs or whatever nonsense bullshit they were claiming, and the Bible got pulled out.
Yep,
because of all the stuff in it. That's totally what happened there.
Yep.
The same thing happens in Florida all the time. Like the Bible gets put up for review like weekly.
Yeah.
And you want us to let you become one of our states?
No, it gets put up for review. That means people are reporting it.
Provinces, dude. Provinces.
He wanted it to become Canada's 51st state. It was his
I said
word.
51st Providence or whatever you guys have.
Yeah, we have provinces.
Do you know how many provinces we have,
And
Jen?
territories.
I don't know how many states there are.
Hi, Sandy.
I'll give you a guess.
Fair enough.
It's less than 51.
This whole time, I thought Puerto Rico was a state.
It should be.
Isn't it 10 provinces?
The way we've
and 3
abused
territories?
Puerto Rico, like I thought
Yes.
it was just like full rights, but it's not.
See, I told you,
How am I
I'm
supposed
trying
to
to be
fucking know this?
demure.
Demure.
I'm not very mindful.
It's one of my
today.
favorite words, actually. Demure.
Yeah.
I'm not mindful. I'm not demure. I'm brat. I'm cunty.
I can do that. Ask anyone. They've seen it.
They know.
You got your ass kicked, Justin.
Land the plane, Neil. I'm sleepy.
Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, you've had your whole like Father's Day feast thing going on. So yeah, that's
I
not a
ate
shock.
light.
That's awesome.
I ate light so I could stay awake.
What does light taste like? Anyway,
Well, it doesn't taste like dark.
it tastes the opposite of
What
dark.
the heck has this show evolved into?
An
we
after
never
party
know.
like it always does.
Most of the time, people come just to see what happens, because you never know here. And on that note,
It
I
takes
do
a
want
lot
to
more
thank.
to make me come like Lukey Streetwalker.
Okay, now
Obi-Wan
Ew.
I
Kenobi.
was going to say thanks for showing up,
The
Jen.
force has awoken in my pants.
Oh god.
That's what she said.
My turgid lightsaber craves penetration.
All right, before I have to mute all you fuckers, just settle the hell down.
Can someone please
Who's
sip
here
on my
next
face?
week, Neil? Who's here
Big
next week,
thing.
Neil?
Big thank you to our guest tonight, Jen, who came up for an episode of D.S.U, which is Deconversion Stories Update. So we learned about what she's been going through lately and all the things that have been happening since the last time she was on the show. So thank you so much, Jen, for joining us. If you missed the interview, it's just me and Jen because Mikey was doing the Father's Day thing, Father's Day Part 1. So he didn't get here till the after party, which is, I'm glad you made it for that, brother. So
The pre-fathering.
yes. If you missed the interview, there's a link in the description box below, which will also lead you to a couple of links where you can find Dead City here on the interwebs.
Yeah.
And just a note, if you notice a difference in Neil's mic quality, as soon as Mikey showed up, it's like, fix your mic, Neil.
Yeah, nobody said nothing, and I was on these frickin' things for some reason.
I thought it was an issue on my end. Hey, chat, are we cooked? Chat, you're supposed to help us here.
See,
Chat.
that's what I'm saying. You got to be mean to your friends if you want them to sound good. It's just the way it is.
Fix your fucking microphone!
Yeah. You won't be mad.
Okay.
Also, earlier tonight, and I highly recommend you fly over to Yahooligans channel and check out the BajaCon promotional video that they did.
That's
tonight.
me. He said my name.
Because I popped in for a little bit, about 20 minutes or so before doing tonight's show, and there's a lot of fun people there, and a lot of fun was had. How many times can I say fun in one fucking stream? Anyway,
Fun.
That was fun.
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 Until
Coming up.
until your
How many
daddy
times do you
takes the
say fun
keyboard
before it's no
away.
longer fun?
It's already no longer fun. Just an update on who's coming on soon. We have next Saturday on the 21st. We have Shipwreck, whom a new friend that I've met on Blue Sky. The Chris Mallard returns on the 28th. He's the Daily Atheist Morning Show, if you're unfamiliar. Another Lego stream on the 5th of July. We got Grant Harwell, who was scheduled earlier but couldn't come on, so we just did I think we did something random. So he'll be on July 12th. We got Samuel Stone all the way from Australia. He's going to be on the show on the 19th. The 26th, there will be no show because I'll be at a big family reunion picnic thing that'll be going on there. August 2nd, we got a Lego stream. BajaCon on the 9th. Maybe I'll stream from there. We don't know yet. I don't have anyone scheduled for the 16th yet. We got Wolfie from RFR, or Daniel Sokolov, who will be a guest on the 23rd. And Dr. Ben returns on August 30th.
I know him.
There you go.
Yeah. And then we got Steve,
That
who's
guy.
also an RFR person, Steve Kikadis, who will be joining me on the 6th of September. And lots of spots still open, folks. So if you want to come on for an episode of D.S.U, or you want to come on and share your deconversion story, just hit me up at 604atheist at gmail.com. Or you can just send me a message on one of the platforms I'm on, like Blue Sky or whatnot, or Facebook, as I'm still there, although I probably won't be. Sorry about that. Sorry
You
about that.
okay?
I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
I think
no,
he's
just-
choking.
It was the
little
way
tickle.
it came across was very concerning because we heard the first second of that cough and then it stopped and you're just
Yeah.
It's like the air
So-
stopped.
yeah. So I was like, oh shit, what color is he gonna turn?
Yeah.
I've been blue this whole
Anyway.
stream, so I'm sure he'll be fine if he maintains above my tone range.
Anyway,
That's
where's
true.
that? Where was?
Goodbye, everyone. Mikey's falling asleep.
Yep.
Who says what now
And,
at the end of every episode?
And for all you dads out there, for tomorrow, happy Father's Day. And
Thank
until then,
you.
guys, like
Thank
I always
you.
say at the end of this crazy after party show with all of our wonderful after party family members. Until next time, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
So as I was saying, the Crispy Velvet album was just so phenomenal.
Album of the year.